After yesterday's blizzard in New England, things have calmed down quite a bit. I'm AccuWeather.com's Evan Myers. You can see no blizzard in New England today, much calmer. As a matter of fact, the air coming from the opposite direction that it was yesterday across the eastern states out of the south, and a much milder day up and down the eastern seaboard, especially from New York City on southward. We do have a few snow showers, snow squalls, snow flurries up here in the northern Great Lakes, but for the most part, a much calmer day, even though it's still kind of blustery out here in portions of the Midwest, but overall not too bad. So what is going to happen? Well, we do have another storm that's coming in our direction, and that system is going to be moving across the region tomorrow. For the most part, this storm is going to stay up north, and that means that most of the heavy snow is going to be associated with snow flurries and snow squalls behind the storm, a little bit of snow out ahead of it. Once again, New England looks like it's going to be getting some more snow, but this time not a lot of snow. But the snow may extend southward all the way into Pennsylvania. And one thing we're concerned about is when the leading edge of some cold air comes in behind the storm, and that's marked by this cold front right here, there may be a brief burst of snow, a heavy snow squall associated with this front that moves across the Midwest first and then across portions of the eastern states second. This will be Wednesday and Wednesday night, and this could lead to some brief whiteouts first late tonight and tomorrow morning in portions of Ohio and especially western and central New York and Pennsylvania, and then on to the east, although the I-95 corridor probably will escape any of those problems. We can look at the overall picture with this storm. Here it is moving across the Great Lakes and then kind of dipping southward across New England. So you can see here across southern portions of New England and then across the I-95 corridor from New York City on southward. We're not expecting too much in the way of difficulty. Now, we talked about two storms over the last couple of days, and in fact there are two. This first storm that we talked about as it moves across New England during the day tomorrow and tomorrow night and then on into Thursday morning. There it goes. This second storm, they're not going to connect. You know, we talked about perhaps them connecting and turning into some bigger storm here off the coast, but we thought that that was probably unlikely to happen, and it certainly looks like it's unlikely to happen. Now, I'm standing right under the ridge of high pressure. It's going right above my head, and the reason I'm talking about that is what's going to happen during the course of the latter stages of the week is this carve out in the jet stream is going to move northward, and this big ridge of high pressure with milder air is in fact going to move eastward. So look what happens. Here it is. It lifts northward, as we said. The ridge moves eastward a little bit. We can kind of go back and forth and see that. See, here's the ridge earlier during the middle part of the week, and then we can see as it moves eastward during the latter part of the week, and so will the milder air, and we're looking for a warm-up for the weekend. That's right. So stay with us on AccuWeather.com, and we're going to tell you all about that warmer weather that's coming as we approach the weekend.